have to say something because I know y'all gonna say how you didn't know that was The Matrix. I just watched The Matrix for the first time 2 years ago.
Okay. Wait, did you watch all of them?
Yeah, when I was pregnant, so I watched a lot of things.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I put you on your toes because 2 years ago, that's not too long ago. Yeah, I caught up on. Yeah,
that's you put it on talking about here. Watch this.
I'm just making sure because I need you. To a lot. What else you haven't seen?
I don't know.
I got a catalog. I got a catalog for you.
I read books. I don't watch movies.
And this is why when we watch movies, it's always about something in like history. Real life history, something historic. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction.
Yes.
Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Any opportunity to enrich the lives of the Canadian people is an opportunity I will take.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to msmojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebs you didn't know are Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian? I'm Canadian. We all get stupid, useless Canadian money.
But she just thinks of us as America's hat. Don't get it twisted.
You are America's fun, sweet hat.
See?
For this list, we're looking at those famous folks that you might not have known were born in the second largest country in the world. So grab yourself a bag of ketchup chips and a box of Smarties and pour yourself a glass of milk from a bag and leave us a comment about your favorite Canadian celebrity in the comments below. Let's get into it.
Pour a glass of milk from a bag. Don't that sound like school days? Mm-hmm. I just knew you was thinking it. I just had to say it. I knew you was thinking it. I just had to say it.
Definitely.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Shay Mitchell.
Should I have brought more cupcakes?
How many Canadians can say they've been nominated for 16 Choice Awards? Well, we know of at least one, and her name is Shay Mitchell. Yup. This pretty little liar is a pretty not so little, as she stands 5 feet 7.5 inches Canadian.
And what's the biggest difference now? You've lived in the States obviously for a while. What's the biggest difference between the States and Canada in your estimation?
The words that you guys have. So like sorry and sorry. I say it like how it's spelled.
Born in Mississauga, Ontario, this beauty was traveling the world as a model in her...
Hold up, wait a minute.
What's going on, baby? What you got?
How is it SORRY? Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we say saw like a A. It's
like
right
an
there.
I always did have a question about the way certain things was pronounced. You know what I'm saying? I can give an example, but yeah, the lingo gap. Which one? Which one?
There was one of these videos we were watching about Canadians, and the Canadians said that the guy in the video was getting on their nerves purposely because he was saying a boot or but a boot instead of about. Something like that. Something.
Yeah, it is a different. It is a bit different.
Teens, and got her big acting break when she was cast as Emily Fields in Pretty Little Liars.
Emily, when did you get back?
Yesterday. I almost didn't recognize you.
Besides acting and modeling, this talented Canuck co-wrote a young adult novel titled Bliss in 2015. Number 9, Aaron and Shawn Ashmore. Given that they're twins, if you knew that one of them was Canadian, you could have surmised that the other one was as well. However, there are probably many fans who aren't aware that either of these talented bros was born in the Great White North.
Johnny, I'm warning you. Then where are the farms?
The identical twins were born in British Columbia but raised in Ontario, and have both found a good amount of individual success in Hollywood.
Oh, I get it.
However, while they've both been acting since the late 80s, early 90s, this is one of the few times they've actually worked together. The twins played, twins, in a season 3 episode of Fringe back in 2010.
But you're free now.
Man,
It took me longer than I thought, but I never
I love a good movie now.
gave up.
Number 8, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, look
funny
at
dude, man.
that. And he's picking the tomatoes out of his salad just like I do.
While Fillion has had American citizenship since 1997, he's had Canadian citizenship his entire life.
As a nation, we are stereotyped as being pleasant and kind and sweet and easygoing, and these are all true. Those stereotypes do exist in Canada, and I love it.
Born in Edmonton, Alberta, Fillion did both his high school and university studies in the oil-rich province. Nathan might be most widely known these days for his starring roles in Castle, which ended in 2016, and The Rookie, which premiered just a couple of years later.
You make it sound easy.
Piece of cake.
Really?
However, to many of us, including Leonard Hofstadter and Raj Koothrappali, he will always be Captain Malcolm Reynolds. And as far as the experience goes, Fillion himself has called the Firefly gig the best acting job he ever had.
Now you can luxuriate in a nice jail cell.
Yeah, I seen him on other movies too, though.
Your hand
They
touches
ain't gonna show
metal.
him all, but he been on a
I swear
lot.
by my pretty floral bonnet, I will end you.
Number 7, Seth Rogen.
Today I sat in my car, I smoked like 10
Yeah, you know
doobies.
Seth
We don't
Rogen.
know if it's irony, coincidence, or something else entirely, but it's true. One of the most famous pot smokers in the world comes from the home of some of the best pot in the world. Actor, producer, director Seth Rogen lives in Los Angeles now, but the knocked-up star was born and raised in the beautiful city of Vancouver, British
Columbia. Okay.
That don't even look like him right here, though. It's the beard. It's the beard, bro.
Is this the guy on one of those shows? Dang it. What's the name of that show?
I really don't
It's
ask.
not a show. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gonna ask you.
Let us know where he's from.
He's from the movies, you guys. Let us
The
know what.
movies.
Yeah. One of the
look
most
familiar.
hit, like the most famous ones, though.
Yeah, he looked familiar. It's a road trip movie.
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
In the yellow car?
Uh-huh.
Really?
I think so. I gotta Google this,
All
man.
right.
But dude is familiar. Seth Rogen is
A comedian. He's
yeah,
a comedian?
he's a comedian.
Okay.
His name is
Well, that's
I remember his name. And his
Columbia.
face.
I am honestly always looking for ways to participate in Canadian culture and to put the spotlight on Canada. I mention Canada a lot in our movies and our work. I play Canadian characters often.
Rogen started as a stand-up comic at a young age, and when he was 13, he co-wrote the rough script for Superbad with Evan Goldberg.
Superbad. Come on, man.
He began a
Superbad.
friendship after they met while attending bar mitzvah classes together.
Two friends with a talent to make people laugh, and just cocky enough to think they might be able to make films.
Number 6, Rachel McAdams.
You want to do something fun? You want to go to Taco Bell?
I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on an all-carb diet. God, Karen, you are so stupid.
While the rest of the world became aware of McAdams in 2004 when she starred in Mean Girls and The Notebook, her fellow Canadians already knew who she was. Before making it big in Hollywood, the London, Ontario product had made a name for herself in Canadian movies and television, including her Gemini Award-winning performance in Slings and Arrows. McAdams has since gone on to a very impressive career on the silver screen, earning multiple awards and a spot in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with her role in 2016's Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
Yep.
You tell me the truth?
Number 5, Elliot Page. With breakout roles in Hard Candy and Juno, Page went from a known Canadian actor to a star across both sides of the 49th parallel.
It's really complicated. Okay. And I don't feel like talking about it in my fragile state.
And for the younger generation, the actor is probably best known for playing number 7 in The Umbrella Academy on Netflix.
That's funny.
Yo, you know what?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Started watching The Umbrella Academy, didn't get to finish it.
I don't think the Umbrella Academy fans are gonna appreciate you saying that.
I'm just saying, I'm just letting you guys know I was interested in it, didn't get a chance to get into it though.
Obviously, he wasn't that interested.
I didn't have the time of the day. This was a series, by the way.
Elliot was born in the beautiful city of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and is the only Eastern Canadian on the list. In 2021, Elliot became Time Magazine's first openly trans man cover feature.
How did that feel to be on that cover with your powerful words, I am fully who I am. Have you felt the liberation of that? The joy of that?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's an incredible sensation that I am experiencing, and it keeps unfolding.
Number 4, Matthew Perry.
You know, you never know what's going to end up happening. You go out for a couple of beers and end up on a fishing boat to Nova Scotia.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful country.
From Martin Short to Jim Carrey and beyond, the Great White North has always been home to some very funny folks.
Yeah?
Jim Carrey?
So it makes sense that when the Friends producers were casting the funny one, it was across the border that they found an actor who could pull off those great Chandler Bing lines.
Hey, you know what? I got 2 tickets to tonight's Ranger game. You want to come with me?
Oh, okay.
Cute guys in little shorts? Sure.
Well, actually, it's a hockey team, so it's angry Canadians with no teeth.
Perry was raised in Canada's capital city of Ottawa, but holds dual citizenship and was actually born in Williamstown, Massachusetts to a Canadian mother and American father. However, his initial time in the United States didn't last long, as he and his mother moved to Canada after his parents divorced around the time of his first birthday.
There's no one around. Why don't we just take this one?
And head to Canada.
I was kidding.
I wasn't. Let's get going.
Number 3, Sandra Oh.
It's hard for me to accept compliments because I'm Canadian. And in Canada, you cannot...
So you guys got all the comedians look like.
Yeah.
Just about. A majority of these lovely people are comedians. No doubt.
brag. They don't like you being all briggity braggity. So the Canadian response to a compliment is, sorry.
Not only is Canada filled with funny people, the country has also been the birthplace of some of the most important doctors in history, including one of the men who co-discovered insulin, Sir Frederick Grant Banting. So it only makes sense that when Grey's Anatomy was casting one of the best surgical interns on the show, all they had to do was look across the border to find Sandra Oh and cast her as Christina Yang.
You should get some sleep. You look like crap.
I look better than you.
It's not possible.
Oh was born in 1971 in Nepean, Ontario, which at the time was an independent city, but has since been amalgamated into part of the new city of Ottawa. She's since gone on to receive rave reviews for her lead role in Killing Eve.
When his family told the truth, no one is ever allowed to know the truth.
Number 2, Ryan Gosling. Not only did Gosling and Rachel McAdams date, they also starred in one of the great romance movies of the 21st century. And they were both born in the same Canadian city just 2 years apart.
So what?
So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. And we're going to have to work at this every day, but I want to do that because I want you.
The Drive star was born in London, Ontario in 1980, but his father was a traveling paper mill salesman, so the family moved around a lot.
I think it was very helpful to grow up in Canada or in a small town, or because I think if you grew up here, it might be hard to remember that there's a world outside of it. But I always felt like I had something
crazy to hear.
To go back to.
Gosling is now a huge movie star, but had some mental and physical issues with academics as a child. After being homeschooled and dropping out of high school while simultaneously acting on TV, he focused on more serious acting, ultimately moving to the States.
How come you know all this shit?
How come you don't?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Keanu Reeves.
Nice. Hey, dude is hard, man. No, he played like Constantine.
Oh, the Matrix.
The Matrix.
Not only is he the one, he's also Canadian. Keanu was raised in Toronto, but was born in Beirut, Lebanon in 1964, which makes all of us who saw Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in the theater feel nice and old now. From Speed to The Matrix, Reeves has put together a rather impressive career that spans over 35 years, and he shows no signs of stopping. Especially if they keep...
I have to say something, because I know y'all going to say, how you didn't know that was The Matrix? I just watched The Matrix for the first time 2 years ago.
Okay. Wait, did you watch all of them?
Yeah, when I was pregnant, so I watched a lot of
Okay, I
things.
just wanted to make sure I put you on your toes because 2 years ago, that's not
Yeah,
too
I
long
caught up
ago.
on. Yeah, that's you put it on talking about here. Watch this.
I'm just making sure because I
caught
need
up
you.
to a lot.
What else you haven't seen?
I don't know.
I got a catalog. I got a catalog for you.
I read books. I don't watch movies.
And this is why when we watch movies, it's always about something in like
History.
real life history, something historic. Watching somebody stare at artificial thing like pictures in the museum. I'm like, can we continue this?
Yes, I'm very artsy and nerdy like that.
Hey, I got a catalog for you. Check out.
Making John Wick movies every few years. Although his name may mean cool breeze over the mountains in Hawaiian, Reeves is still a hot Hollywood commodity today.
You working again?
No, just sorting some stuff out.
Oh, well. I'll leave you be then. Good night, John.
Good night, Jimmy.
Here is one way to spot a real Canadian. They will not misuse the word a. I definitely use it, but I don't misuse it. Like, it's kind of a replacement for right, or do you agree?
Oh, okay.
So, like, I would say, this was a great list, eh? That is correct. Anyway, be sure to let us know in the comments about your favorite low.
Yeah, he's definitely number one. I like his movies. I'm about to go watch one after this.
Yeah.
Dude's
So
hard.
this was the list of people we didn't know who were Canadian. Because we all know Drake came out to represent.
Yeah. It wasn't even on the list. I understand though.
Yes, but I think a lot of people found out about Drake like here once his music career took off.
Yeah.
I remember Drake from Degrassi. I feel
I
like
remember
I'm
that,
saying that wrong. I feel like everybody I know says that word wrong.
Degrassi or something?
Degrassi.
Degrassi. Yeah.
I feel like everybody I know says that word wrong, but I watch every season. That was my show back in the day.
It was the pump though. There's a seriousness coming out. There's a serious coming out.
Okay. So this is a cool list. Some of the people I didn't know were Canadian.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of
they
them
got
took,
Americanized.
Yeah, a lot of them took funny roles and then still came serious with a hint of comedian in these roles as well. So they're dope.
Yeah, so this was a cool list. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.